Well, y'all aren't going to believe this, but I saw it with my own eyes. A long time ago, my current husband at the time had a job, and he was working as a driver for one of the pizza places. And this was in the middle of the summer, and it was in Texas. And so I had to go pick him up. No, I didn't have to pick him up. I had to go meet him there for something. And he was coming off of his shift, and it was like right dead in the middle of the afternoon. So I'm in the back of the building, and I look at the dumpster, and this big white blob was coming out of the dumpster. I mean, it was big. It was as large as a mattress. It basically covered almost the entire mouth of the lid area. And it had pushed up the cap of the lid. And I said, what happened? What's going on over there? And he explained that was their dough that they had thrown out, and it had grown. It was like the blob. And this was not an uncommon thing. And I was going, whoa. Then years later, I was working in a restaurant, and the same thing happened. The dough had taken over overnight, and it had this big tongue. I mean, we're talking massive amounts. And it had overflowed the bowl, and it had basically was creeping down the center aisleway of the walk-in. This was a very large place. Of course, clean up on aisle 9 immediately happened after that. But it was just something to behold when you see it in real life. It was the power of yeast in action. So just whenever you eat bread, just always remember that's a live product. It is super live. Just wanted to share that little tidbit. One thing I'll never forget, and a vision I'll never ever get out of my mind.